26. English United States. 18, 20, 20, 26, 32, 36. Espo. 60, 40, net, Deutsch, English United States, 116, 1, 2, 6, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 125% to 3, 6, 6.
Действие, знание, идите со мной. Мы должны увидеть это вместе.
Предвидение? Вы боитесь. Мы все боимся.
Нет, мне просто грустно, что до этого дошло. Начнем? Привет, дружище.
Мы не хотели вас испугать.
Ваша храбрость и творчество вдохновили обратиться к вам за помощью. Понимаете, на наш мир напали.
Его пожирают.
И это опасность, которую только вы можете предотвратить. Нельзя терять ни минуты. Вы нам поможете? Спасибо. Теперь выйди вперед, храбрый герой, и присоединяйся к нам.
Возьмите себя в руки. Секундочку.
Добро пожаловать. Прошу прощения, но у нас очень...
HBUIMSALINKSCREN context 11. Two 1 1 L1 R1 10 1 4 L2 R2 110 110 7 10 8 7 10 1 7 1 6 2 6 3 6 store 4 6 2 1 6 1 2 L 1 R 1 1 2 3 4 3 4 2 4 3 4
Hello!
I hope you're feeling okay. That kind of trip always upsets my stomach.
Thank you for having the courage to come. I am Foresight.
I'm Action.
And I'm Knowledge.
I wish we had met under different circumstances, but this world is under attack, and we need your help. Foul creatures known as the Piglins have emerged from their fiery home, and they mean to conquer this peaceful land and all the creatures that live here.
We need your help to make sure that doesn't happen. But don't worry, you won't be alone.
Behold, I always wanted to say that. We present to you,
Gifts!
with the right melodies from this loot, the LAs will gather your resources, keep them safe for you, and build whatever you need.
Within this case burn the flames of creation. The flames will call upon friends to fight by your side. These golems helped us shape the overworld, and now they will help you defend it.
And last, but not least, this is the banner of courage. Raise it high, and this world will rise to your aid.
The Piglins' hunger is insatiable. They already have a foothold in the overworld. And if they are not stopped, they will devour everything.
We didn't prepare the creatures of our world for this day. But we believe you can.
That's why we called upon you. If there is any hope, it's you.
Hello?
We don't have much time, but just enough to show you a thing or two about these tools. There's no telling what you'll face in the overworld now that the Piglins are here. So the sooner you master these tools, the better. Head over to Action and we'll get started.
Great! Now let's get to work.
The overworld is filled with resources you can gather to help you fight the Piglins. And that's where the LAs come in. Play the right melody on your lute, and they'll gather anything for you.
Let's start by playing the melody to gather wood.
1 1 L 1 R 1
Well done.
Make your way to where Action is and use your lute to gather some stone.
Nice work!
Let's do that again. This time, play the melody for Gathering Stone.
Two L1R1. Two L1R1.
Now you've got the resources you need. That's step one. Step two is playing the melody that will inspire the LAs to build what you need.
Hey, build some stairs so you can come and join me up here.
One L1R1.
You know the platforms the LAs built can be used as stairs too. It just depends on how you look at it. Remember, you have all the tools you need to build a staircase using a platform.
We do need to hurry.
One L1R1. Two L1R1. One L1R1. One L1R1.
Don't worry if you're having trouble building stairs. You can always try jumping up here too. Well done. Stairs are going to save you a lot of time out there.
You'll use flames of creation to call your friends to battle. Lapis will keep these flames burning bright. Take some from that chest to play a spawner melody.
Now, let's light those flames.
Use the spawner melodies to call the golems you met earlier.
One L1R1. One L1R1. One L1R1. One L1R1. Two L1R1.
Great! Each spawner holds the flames of creation that will call upon your allies.
Put those spawners to work. Summon some friends. Hello, everybody.
The golems are new to battle, but they'll rally behind you. Use the Banner of Courage to bring your friends over to me. Excellent. If you want the golems to stop following you, use your banner again to ask them to stop. Nicely done.
There you go. You can also use the banner to send your friends in any direction you want. Send them over to action.
Little friends.
The idea of piglins inside the Well of Fate is terrible. So we've created some false piglins so you can practice using the banner in combat. If you don't take out those barracks, the piglins will never stop. Remember, your friends will rally behind the Banner of Courage whenever you raise it.
Please, we must hurry.
You've done it! Now take everything you've learned here into the real fight, and the piglins won't stand a chance.
It is good that you are ready, as I must ask we get moving. One of the villages has just been attacked.
Oh no! Quickly, come with us. We'll get you out into the world.
Thank you again for your courage. We are honored to have you as an ally.
We'll be with you every step of the way.
One to L1R1.
Welcome to our world. We would love to introduce you properly, but a village needs your help. Please, go to them.
I've marked the village that's under attack on the compass and in the world for you, so you can easily find it. I'll also mark areas where you're needed with a beacon of light to help you navigate to them better. The witches are defending their village, but they could use your help. We've provided you with some starting resources, but remember that the allays can gather more for you while you make your way.
Busy allays or happy allays?
This village is under attack. Go to them.
These villagers need your help.
L1R1, toolbar unit direct underscore frontline underscore category name 16L1R1, 12L1R1, 10L1R1, 15L1R1, 22L1R1, 12L1R1, toolbar unit direct underscore frontline underscore category name 16L1R1. One two L1R1. Two L1R1. Toolbar unit direct underscore frontline underscore category name 16L1R1. Two L1R1.
Get over there, quickly!
15L1R1.
Oh no!
Those little pink monsters must be stopped.
10L1R1, 15L1R1, 12L1R1. One zero L1R1, 15L1R1, 22L1R1.
Don't forget, build spawners to summon allies to fight by your side.
One 5L1R1, 22L1R1. special underscore category name 15L1R1. 12L1R1. 2 unit threat underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 12L1R1. 2 unit threat underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 12L1R1. Two L1R1. One 5L1R1. 2L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. Two L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 2L1R1. Our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 2L1R1. One 0L1R1.
The immediate danger is over, but the village is devastated. The piglins have ruined the fountain.
A carpenter hut will repair nearby structures. Get the LAs to work building one for you.
One 5L1R1. 10L1R1.
You have all the tools to repair the broken fountain. If you don't have enough wood or stone, make sure you gather them.
One 5L1R1. 2 5L1R1. 5L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 5L1R1.
That's a perfect spot. The carpenter hut will have the fountain flowing again in no time.
What a relief! The water flows again.
The piglins are rallying on the outskirts of the village. I think another attack is on the way. Better build up some defenses while there's still time.
One 5L1 R1, 45L1, 10L1 R1, 22L1 R1.
Arrow towers will work well to defend this village.
One 2L1 R1.
The piglins are close. Don't forget, your golem friends want to help too.
Or 5L1 R1, 10L1 R1, or 5L1 R1, or 5L1 R1.
The piglins are here. Brace yourself, hero.
The piglins will attack from all sides, so be sure to check your compass to see where they're coming from.
Five 5L1 R1, or 5L1 R1, 2 5L1 R1. Two of our unit rec underscore special underscore category name 1 5L1 R1, 2 5L1 R1. One 2L1 R1, 2 2L1 R1.
The piglins are trying to destroy the fountain.
Two of our unit rec underscore special underscore category name 1 5L1 R1, 2 2L1 R1.
Protect the fountain. It's everything to the villagers.
2 5L1 R1, 2 2L1 R1.
That fountain is looking pretty rough. Don't let the piglins damage it anymore.
The attack is over, but some piglins remain.
25L1R1, 22L1R1, 12L1R1, 22L1R1, 10L1R1, 22L1R1, 25L1R1, 22L1R1, 10L1R1, 25L1R1, 45L1R1, 2 of our unit direct underscore special underscore category name 15L1R1. 45L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore support underscore group underscore category name 14L1R1. 14L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore support underscore group underscore category name 14L1R1.
Nice
14L1R1.
Now let's see about getting that fountain patched up.
Four 5L1R1. Two of our unit direct underscore ranged underscore category name 16L1R1. 45L1R1. One 2L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore ranged underscore category name 16L1R1. 12L1R1. Two of our unit direct underscore ranged underscore category name 16L1R1. 2 of our unit direct underscore ranged underscore category name 16L1R1. 12L1R1. 221424. L2 R2. L2 R2. R2. Two.
If you run out of flames to summon new helpers, you can always use the spawners to swap old units for new ones.
Four five
The
L1
village is
R1.
taking a lot of
2 L1
damage.
R1.
Please, you must go back and help them. Please, the villagers are terrified. You need to clear out these piglins.
12L1R1, 10L1R1, 45L1R1, 10L1R1. Two L1R1, 45L1R1, 35L1R1, 15L1R1. Two of our unit threat underscore range underscore category name 16L1R1, 15L1R1. One two L1R1, 10L1R1. One two L1R1, 22L1R1, 25L1R1, 55L1R1. One 5L1R1, 15L1R1, 25L1R1, 22L1R1, 25L1R1, 22L1R1.
Haha, that'll teach them a lesson. Smiles all around. You've done it! Village saved! We knew you'd do it.
One two L1R1. Two L1R1.
The villagers want to help in their own way. Open that chest at the fountain to see what they have for you.
The villagers are peaceful but want to help where they can. As gratitude, you can count on their resourcefulness to keep you in the fight.
They'll keep gathering materials for you while you're out saving the day.
The piglins are planning something. I know it.
But this time we have the advantage. If you can shut down the piglin outposts surrounding the village, we might be able to push back this invasion.
25L1R1.
Sometimes rushing into a fight isn't the best option. Your banner has some more advanced commands that will let you lead your allies from a position of safety. Use your banner to look at the fight from a new perspective. I like to call it Banner View.
Three 5L1R1. Two 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. Entering 35. 2 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. 4 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. 2 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. 4 5L1R1. 3 5L1R1.
There's a lot of overworld to explore, but first you should see to those outposts.
Two L1R1. 1 2 L1R1. 2 L1R1. 1 2 L1R1.
That village attack could happen any moment now. You have to go after the new piglin outposts.
3-5L1R1. One 2L1R1, 3-5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1. Three 5L1R1, 2-5L1R1. Three 5L1R1, 4-5L1R1. One 2L1R1, 2-2L1R1.
Don't forget about those outposts.
10L1R1, 22L1R1, 45L1R1, 22L1R1, 10L1R1, 45L1R1.
Lava? Here? We clearly underestimated their capacity for corruption.
Remember the ramps you built with us at the well? They don't only have to go up. Ask the LAs to build you a bridge across that moat.
35L1R1.
Cobblestone golems will make short work of that gate. Taking out structures will be a challenge with just plank golems. I suggest you call on some cobblestone friends to help with that.
L1R1. One to L1R1.
Don't forget about your cobblestone friends. You'll need them to bring down piglin structures.